Good evening, friends and loved ones, and on behalf of everyone at the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley, our sponsors, staff, volunteers, and assistants, thank you so much for joining us for our first ever virtual venture as we vacate the venues and offer vivacious and valuable variations of vacations designed for your virtual victory. I am your MC and auctioneer, Zach Crone, and I will hold for applause. It's so great to be here as I started working with the Assistance League over 5 years and 11 pounds ago. We are here today to raise funds for Operation School Bell, which not only provides clothing for at-risk children, it also supports literacy and classroom assistance by helping teachers with reading curriculum and provides book donations every year for Saddleback Unified School District and our Camp Pendleton preschools. And serving our community in need now more so than ever, the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley organizes food drives to support a local food pantry and provides classroom equipment and learning tools for intermediate and virtual high school teachers in the Saddleback Valley Unified School District for live or virtual learning. We have an absolutely wonderful program in store for you with games, auctions, awards, heartfelt testimonials, and even a special wreath competition where you can vote and win. And I'm sure you'll agree with tonight's MC that your event will be a sight to see, so let's make sure everyone is set up and in the know to take full advantage of the fun festivities this evening. First, hold up your phone. And if you can't find your phone, look between the couch cushions and text the word GALA to the number 72727. That's the word GALA to 72727. Or visit our homepage at assistanceleague.org/saddleback-valley. Click on the button below that says registration for Christmas Tree Luncheon virtual event. Enter your phone number. Type in the PIN that you received back via text. Enter your personal information and you'll be ready and set to bid on amazing items such as date nights, golf, jewelry, boating excursions, plus our fabulous live auction with items that include trips to Mammoth, a staycation at the Ritz, Palm Springs, and a chance to become a millionaire with our famous lottery tree. These are perfect gifts for your fun, festive holiday season. And if you simply want to embrace the spirit of giving this holiday season, then follow your heart and give directly in our fund to need at any amount you feel inspired to support the underprivileged students and families of our community. And remember, every time you bid, it's a good deed to help kids in need, so bid with speed and impede upon someone else from trying to succeed. And remember, you don't even have to win anything to support the youth who are counting on you. Simply have to make a richer person pay more. You won't want to miss a moment after all. Tonight is the culmination of celebration and fine recreation. So if you're here for the gravitation towards libation, conversation, or social acclamation, we hope that you'll give kind contemplation towards a wonderful donation for the health and dedication of the Saddleback Valley population. And without further ado, it's my pleasure to introduce our assistants, vying to be named the Secret Santa Elves by competing in a wreath decorating challenge. And the team that raises the most funds for Operation School Bell tonight will be crowned the winner. How do they raise money, you ask? All you wonderful supporters watching at home right now can donate $10, $30, or $50 to your favorite team. And if your team receives the most votes via your donation, you'll be entered into an opportunity giveaway to win a $200 Amazon gift card, perfect for all of your holiday shopping this season. You can vote for one team or all three, or you can vote as many times as you want for as much as you want. Every $10 is considered one vote. Let's meet our three teams. First, we have Team Snowman. Hello, Team Snowman. This is Hannah, an 11th grader from Tribuca Hills High School, and Amanda, a 10th grader also from Tribuca Hills High School. Thank you so much for being here tonight. How you feeling? Calm down that excitement. It's a wonderful show. What makes you think you're going to win tonight? Cool is the rule here for the Assistance League, eloquent in its brevity. Moving on to Team Jingle Bells, we have Jack, a very tall 9th grader from Tesora High School, and Cooper, a wonderful 8th grader from Arroyo Vista Elementary. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Now, what kind of theme do you think you're going to be putting together in your wreath, Cooper?
We're going to have like a candy cane type of, like a lot of jingle bells.
Sounds delicious, fun, and festive. Have you ever designed a wreath before, Jack?
Absolutely. Never in my life.
Nothing like being a veteran to compete or a rookie with good luck. Okay, moving on to Team Reindeer is Danielle, an 11th grader at Aliso Niguel High School, and Devin, an 8th grader from Arroyo Vista Intermediate. How you doing, Danielle?
Great.
Anything else you want to add to that, or just great?
Absolutely great.
More words and adjectives. Fantastic. And what is the theme that we have here, Devin? They're so excited that they can't even raise their own voices. It's stunting to their energy. Are you excited to be here tonight? So fake. All right. And remember, through your votes at $10 a pop, you'll be picking the winning team, and your name will be entered into a $200 Amazon gift card giveaway. All proceeds are going to benefit Operation School Bell. Wreath teams, are you ready? On your mark. Get set, go! Ladies and gentlemen, you have until 5:45 p.m. to build your wreaths, and the winners will be announced at 6 p.m. Now, as the wreaths get underway, please join me at this time in watching a short video message from the president of the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley, my dear friend and a wonderful supporter of all causes in Southern Orange County, Mimi Holcomb.
Along with almost every other charity in the world right now, we are having to change how we do everything. And it is my pleasure to be here with everybody, and I thank you all for your attendance and participation.
Every year we serve thousands of children and adults within our Saddleback Valley communities. Communities need a lot of help, whether it's in the senior community or whether it's all the way down to young children who are just starting school.
My favorite programs to work with is Adopt a Family, Operation School Bell, and Meals on Wheels. Just seeing when I'm on Meals on Wheels, those seniors light up when I deliver the food for them. It just makes my whole day. It feels like I can help out others. When I walk into their homes, they light up. They love seeing me and my friends come, and they love to see us love what we're doing. That puts a smile on their face.
I believe in helping the children of our community to become better citizens, and we can help them through many of our philanthropies, including Links to Learning.
And that is where we give small mini grants or we fund some special projects for teachers, intermediate and high school teachers, and we enable them to make their classroom more exciting, more challenging for students. Operation Camp Pendleton is our clothing program for military families on Camp Pendleton. All too often, military pay isn't in proportion to their sacrifice. As a result, they have a lot of financial needs, and one of those is clothing for their children. Once a year, in the first week of August usually, we go to Camp Pendleton, we meet with other Assistance League chapters, and we all take a part of an outfit. We provide 2 pairs of jeans, somebody else provides jackets, somebody provides shoes and socks. You can't imagine how wonderful it feels to see this person who's sacrificing so much for us so that we can live the way that we do, and we're able to actually help them. In our chapter, we have an auxiliary. They're called the Assistings, and they are young girls from grades 7 through 12. They are the volunteers of the future. They're wonderful young women, very dedicated, very excited about being involved in the community.
What I'm proud about Assist-Teens is there's 100 Assist-Teens. We're all teenagers, and we're all here to help out our community. We run our meetings ourselves, we vote on philanthropies, and when we go out and we help out our community, we do it together.
One of the things that I enjoy most about Assist-Teens is just volunteering. The reactions that you get from people that you don't even know and that have never met you before, when you help them, they get so excited and they're so grateful.
Well, I love Operation School Bell because we're clothing children. In the Saddleback Unified School District, we have at least 4,000 children every year that would be eligible for our program. And our program is one where we provide $100 worth of free school clothing to children. And we do it from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. They get so excited. You can't imagine. You just imagine how you feel when you have a new outfit on. You feel pretty and confident and special, and just like all the other kids, I mean, you feel like you fit in. And that's what we give these children, a chance to fit in and be like everybody else so that they can concentrate. Then they can focus on what they're learning and not what they're wearing or what their best friend has that they don't.
Because of the need of everything that's going on right now, it is even greater now than it ever has been before for everybody just to be charitable and open up your wallets and make a donation. Right now, everybody is just trying to get it done the best that we can and to the best of the ability of our volunteers for the service of those that need it in the community. With that, I'm gonna let this show go to Zach Crone, our amazing MC, who, for those of you that have been in person for the last 4 or 5 years, he's been our wonderful MC. And thank you, Zach, and thank you for everybody out there for participating, and welcome to our virtual Christmas tree event. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Mimi. Our assistings were asked 3 questions. about the auxiliary. What is assisting? What do you like about being an assisting? And what is your favorite volunteering activity and why? Let's listen to what some of them have to say.
I like being an assisting because I get to make new friends, meet new people, and also help out the community, all while having fun.
My favorite volunteering opportunity is for sure volunteering with the RSM Cares Food Pantry. I get the opportunity to hand out food and necessities to people who really need it within our community.
I like the assistings because I get to volunteer with my friends.
My favorite philanthropy has been Adopt a Family, providing holiday dinners and gifts for families in need and seeing the joy and excitement of the children.
I like being assisting because it has taught me leadership skills and I have seen personal growth over my past 5 years. Assisting lets me be a part of something that truly changes the lives of others. There's nothing more rewarding than to see the smiles of pure joy on the faces of those who we serve.
You got to love those assistings. They're going to be bearing the torch for decades to come. And thank you so very much for their wonderful volunteer work. And now, our good friends watching at home, we all hope that you've been properly wined and dined to be kind, refined, aligned, and inclined to place a bid for this worthy cause to get behind. So if this is your induction, just follow my instruction, as the power of participation in your advocation will lead to construction of an entertaining production. It's time for living and giving and betting a pie. It's time for loving, believing, and doing what's right. It's an auction, so don't be a sitting duck, because with just a little luck, you won't get beaten. So do your best in this contest. Put down your drinks or fancy concoctions, pick up those phones, and let's have an auction. To find your live auction items from our main bidding page, click on the word live right at the top of your screen. Or if you're just joining us and haven't registered yet, please text the word gala to 72727. That's the word gala to 72727. Or visit our homepage at assistanceleague.org/Saddleback-Valley. Scroll down to click on the button below that says registration for the Christmas Tree Luncheon virtual event. Enter your phone number, type in the PIN you receive via text, enter your personal information, and you'll be ready to bid or give on amazing items, including our first wonderful featured item. This is the lottery tree. Who says money does not grow on trees? Our first winning bidder will test their luck this holiday season with an opportunity to take home this Guardian Angel California ticket lottery tree that has over $400 worth of lottery tickets adorning her wonderful branches. This is a one-of-a-kind tree that is the ultimate stocking stuffer or unique festive addition to your home. Who is going to be the lucky winner this holiday season? As you can continue bidding on the live auction, currently a wonderful woman by the name of Mary is in the lead at $350. There's over $400 worth of Merry and Bright tickets here. These are $10 lottery tickets, and they say the higher the price of the lottery ticket, the more chances there are to win. With 40 tickets adorning a wonderful streaming gown on this wonderful female angelic figure with angel wings at 4.5 feet tall, is a wonderful addition to your home to win this fantastic prize. Currently, Mimi is in the lead at $350. Who's going to do a bid of $400 on this fantastic package? With 40 lottery tree tickets, this is all your stocking stuffers right here and right now, and each ticket has the opportunity for you to win $1 million. You literally have 40 chances to win $1 million. What a wonderful holiday season this could be. So take a chance and support our wonderful cause. Looks like Eve Chavelle is in the lead at $450. Come on back in. Eve is in the lead at $450. Who's going to outbid Eve and get themselves in the lead? They have all the way up until 6:30 tonight. If you don't bid on this wonderful, wonderful lottery tree package, well, we're going to give you other things that are purchased at CVS. You know, use your imagination there. It's so much more fun to have lotto tickets, isn't it? And of course, you have the wonderful adornments for Christmas, and you can pull the tickets off, scratch them, and redecorate it yourself. It's a wonderful, fun, festive activity at home. Eve is still in the lead at $450. Who's going to out? Oh, and Mary got herself in the lead at $550. Who's going to do a bit of $650? Take a chance. It's all to support a good cause, and take a chance for yourself. Test your luck this holiday season. Everybody wants an opportunity to scratch and win, and you have 40 chances now. Quite frankly, I wouldn't regift this. This is all going to be mine if I bid on it and win it, because you deserve it. And you can place a bid until 6:30 tonight to be the winner on this fantastic lottery tree. As we continue giving and bidding, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Linda Kemp, an Assistance League member for over 32 years who dedicates her time to cultivating relationships with people and businesses that support our major fundraiser with donations. Sometimes it comes across some pretty interesting stories like this one. Let's take a look.
At this time, I would like to relate a story that touched my heart. This occurred during our 17th year. I had walked into this store in Mission Viejo, and this lady, whom I thought was the owner, had always donated to me through the years. And at this time, she asked that I come into her office and she would make up the gift certificate for me. While I stood there, she asked me if I had seen the picture on the wall of her family. So as I turned, I recognized that there were 2 teenagers and a little boy about 8 or 9. I said, "What a lovely family you have." And she continued to work on the gift certificate. And a few minutes later, she said, "Did you know that my husband has just returned from a tour in Afghanistan for the 2nd time?" And then she said he was on his way for his 3rd tour of duty. I was so surprised. I commended her husband and her for her service. A few minutes later, she stood up, handed me the gift certificate, and said, "Linda, we live at Camp Pendleton. Thank you for clothing my son." I was so overwhelmed that I burst into tears. And we hugged, and she was crying too. Thank you for listening and for joining us to help people in the Saddleback Valley.
This is the time where we should all be thinking about those in need in our community who we can help in so many ways. In a time of social strife where so many people and forces are separating us, now is a time where we can and must come together in a deep and meaningful way that can restitch the proverbial fabric of our community. And the path towards our community's everlasting endurance takes determined action. And all we ask is that your capability tonight is equal to your compassion for the underprivileged families in our community. Please give now by clicking the word "give" at the top of your bidding page. And if you haven't registered yet, please text the word "gala" to 72727 or visit our homepage at assistanceleague.org/saddleback-valley. Click on the button below that says registration for the Christmas tree luncheon, and you'll be on your way. Each and every one of you who are watching tonight has an innate human compulsion to do the right thing. Each and every one of you watching has a basic understanding of what the Assistance League does and how important it is to certain members of our community. We're a cornerstone for those who are in need. You know the value of this cause, especially after watching those stories of families and individuals in need. And that feeling that you have right now, that compulsion to do the right thing, that is who you really are. That is your humanity speaking louder than your fear. So act on it. Embrace it and honor it, because when you free yourself of fear and worry and stress, your humanity, your true self becomes revealed. For instance, if you're compelled to give it $5,000, like Maylee Busby has, what a wonderful gift from the heart from Maylee Busby. By giving $5,000, you're providing clothing and a laptop to 50 children. And in times of these food insecurity moments, you can do so much for families this holiday season, because if you give $5,000, you purchase 1,200 meals. That's 300 families of 4 people for 1 week. Or 75 families of 4 for 1 whole month. You are putting food on the table this holiday season through our food drives by giving $5,000. If you can, you should. It's a beautiful act of kindness and generosity. So who's going to join Maylee Busby with a $5,000 donation? It's a beautiful act of kindness that we would love to see. For every $3,000 you give, it buys food for 720 meals, or 220 pairs of jeans for school-age and military children, or bus service for 1,350 at-risk children to attend an off-site science class. These are wonderful acts of kindness and generosity. And if you give, you will feel all the warmth and ascension of generosity, and you'll understand that happiness is true wealth, inner peace is true success, and kindness is the true source of joy. Every $1,000 donation from the likes of John, thank you so much, John, for your big, wonderful donation. You can provide 240 meals, or it can provide clothing for 10 children. You can buy new microscopes and laptops for science lab, or new books for the school library, just like Sandra Blanchette did at $1,000. That's beautiful. And thank you, John, Miss Corskry. Thank you so much for these $1,000 donations. These are absolutely beautiful. That's 240 meals that you can provide. It's a wonderful act of generosity this holiday season. So click and give now. It's a beautiful thing. At $500, which is a level I'm sure each and every one of us could possibly give, you can provide 120 meals. Or provide a classroom with a set of literature books for student-run book clubs to analyze literature together. Or buy toys and items to fill 120 stockings for South County Outreach. There's been wonderful acts of generosity by Vera Langs with $500, Linda Bourne at $500, Bev Sandelman at $500. These are beautiful. Marilyn McCorkle at $500. Thank you so much. I love seeing these come in. Louise Anderson, thank you so very much. Diane Reed at $400. Thank you. Give it any amount that is meaningful for you. Give it any amount that you feel inspired to give. These are beautiful acts of kindness, and we love to see the thermometer rise. If you give it $250, that provides Christmas for a family, as your donation can purchase holiday gifts for a family of 5. In times of economic insecurity, many families have to choose between going to the grocery store or buying their kids Christmas or holiday presents. Please consider filling the Christmas tree for families in need tonight by giving a $250 donation. It's a beautiful act of kindness that you will feel compelled to do, and I do hope you do. By simply watching this, you know the importance of this cause. I hope you can give right now, because $250 can also provide build-it-yourself kits for intermediate and high school science classes to teach critical thinking and support STEM principles. Now, there's a wonderful level right here and right now that we can all be proud of. And thank you to that I see a $1,500 donation from Carol Wong. Thank you as well to Vicky Easterling for your $2,000 donation. I love to see these big, beautiful acts of generosity. Everyone's coming through to support this wonderful cause. I love seeing it. A $750 donation from Robin Suzbileski. Gosh, that's a tough one, but it's a very generous donation, no doubt. Thank you so very much. Now, this next level at $100, you can provide 24 meals. That's 6 families that you are feeding for 1 week. You can also provide clothing for one child, so he or she has all the needs that they would require this winter season. Now, I want to ask you, all you have to do is ask yourself, can I give $100? Will I be okay if I give $100? Can I still feed my family? Of course you can. Can I still pay my bills if I donate $100? Of course you can. Can I still get a latte every day if I give $100? Of course you can. And if you can give $100, you should. Just like Debbie DePena has given. Just like Jacqueline Higdon has given $100. Celine Fitzsimmons has given. Raylyn Velker, thank you so very much. Nathan Uroni, thank you to Donna Anderson, Cece Adams, Sandra Mercer. Thank you, Andrea Gurma and Linda Miller. These are all big, beautiful acts of $100 donations. Nancy Jambron, Susan Schaefer, Marzo, Jane Chadburn, Terry Torres, Barbara Scholl, Donna McGee for your big, beautiful $50 donations. These are beautiful acts of kindness. I love to see them. It's in moments like this of moral decision-making in which a community is shaped. And you must give. You must give your energy, your faith, and your strength, and your resources to the solutions presented before you tonight. To put food on the table and presents under the tree and learning materials and laptops in the hands of children who need them. And what's that one power that you have right now in this moment that can feed a family this holiday season? The answer is you. You have the power of choice, the choice to respond for a better outcome, a better path, and in turn, a better you. Because our acts of kindness are the bedrock by which we value ourselves. And generosity is the foundation of our character. It's who we are. And we can't control the events of our world, but we can choose what to focus on. So choose to focus on the solution, not the problem. Choose to do something positive, something life-changing, because whatever you focus on is what you will feel. So you focus on health and happiness and joy of providing for another family and ensuring that an innocent child no longer suffers from being unfed. Then you will feel all of that joy, and then you become it because you chose to become an agent of positive change in their lives and therefore the community. You're showing a complete stranger. You're putting a smile on their face, and they know that someone out there is caring for them, that knows the value of who they are. That is humanity being crossed over wonderful planes of distance to show you that community means something, and it still means something. In times of social and physical distancing, this is a time and a means by which we can come together. These are beautiful acts of kindness that I'd love to see. Thank you to John and Carol and Vicky and Marlene and Maylee and Robert Hill for your $5,000 donation. Robert, thank you so very much. Bob climbing the hill. I absolutely love it. And thank you very much to Marlene Quant for your $2,300 donation. I love specificity. I love saying specificity. That is an absolutely wonderful act of generosity. Continue to give a heartfelt donation. It feels good to give. I promise you, you won't regret it. And as you continue to give, oh my gosh, if I'm reading this right, and I hope I'm right, Robert Hill has just donated $15,000. Just like this. Let's give a round of applause. Everybody who's here. That's a total, holy moly. That is an absolutely big, beautiful act of generosity. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Eileen Fletcher, for your big, beautiful donation. Robert Hill, $15,000. I don't think that's ever happened in the history of the Assistance League. And that's the power of community right there, coming through. It doesn't matter if we're in a ballroom or if I'm talking to you while you're sitting at home. Acts of generosity can be done. It's a choice you have. And as you continue to give, to make a heartfelt donation, it's my pleasure to introduce a very special message from Tom Bender. The Bender family is a major supporter of Operation School Bell, especially the children's clothing program. Pam Bender has been an Assistance League member for over 26 years and has served twice as president. Tom and Pam demonstrate their philanthropic spirit each and every day. Here is Tom to tell you about how important he believes Operation School Bell to be.
A year ago, what a difference it makes, doesn't it? A year ago, we would all be having a wonderful lunch at the Ritz-Carlton, just as we've done for almost 25 years. Raising money, the kind of necessities that the lower income families in our community needs. That need is still present. Unfortunately, we can't have lunch this year. Hopefully we'll have it next year. But the need remains the same. And it's more critical this year, I think, than any year in our past, because this type of epidemic hits the lower income families much more than anyone else. As most of you know, Pam and I have been a strong supporter of Operation School Bell. Really, the holiday season is a wonderful time of the year to show your hearts to help those who are in greater need than all of us. We're not going to change it all this year. We're going to do the same thing we have always done, and I'm talking about Pam and I. We're going to duplicate, which when you open your heart, you open up our hearts even more. So we're asking you to, this year, double down if you can. The children really do need it. And with that, I'll turn it back over to our good friend who will collect the money for us, I hope. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. This is an incredible opportunity. The Bender family always coming through for the Assistance League. They are matching us dollar for dollar, and we have a true opportunity to become true agents of positive and meaningful change in our community tonight. We hope that his bold act of generosity to match your donation inspires you to give more and to give in any amount that is meaningful for you. We love to see these beautiful acts of generosity come in. Darlene Carpenter, thank you so very much for your $1,500 donation. The Assistance League members supporting each other. It's beautiful. These are big, beautiful donations, but I don't want you to simply understand the power of a donation. And while we can make huge, meaningful change by feeding children, educating children, and clothing children, I don't want you to understand just the power of a donation. I want you to understand the power of a decision. And at this moment, your decision equals destiny for the children and families who are counting on you. It is going to change the trajectory of our community. Your decision to give right here and right now will support the lives and therefore the community as a whole. This is how we pull ourselves out of anything that we might be feeling that is holding us back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our Rosie the Riveter moment of this generation. You will literally be putting food on the table, a laptop in the hands, and presents under the tree. These are the times where we must be the best version of ourselves, the most generous version of ourselves to continue giving. Let's see those numbers continue to climb. I want to thank every name I see, like Jenny Klein with her $1,000 donation, Kathleen Ambrosis for your $1,000 donation, Heather Reed, these are some beautiful names I've seen, Lawrence Verone, thank you very much, Vera Langs for your $500 donation. Lisa Rydell. These are beautiful acts of generosity that we love to see. Keep them going. Navo Kaur for your $500 donation. Linda Bourne. I'm loving this. This is unprecedented to see this kind of generosity. Remember this moment. Now, we've all heard that overused phrase, unprecedented times. And yes, while that's true, This is how we find unprecedented opportunity to achieve unprecedented results. The answer is right here. This moment, right before us tonight, is our chance to rise to the occasion and become the most caring version of ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to decide how we're going to fight this and mold this and become the change we wish to see. This is our chance to become a true embodiment of holiday season. You should never doubt, not for 1 second, that a small, caring community of people like you can change things for the better. Because oftentimes it's the only thing that ever really has. Continue to give throughout the course of our program. It's a decision you won't regret, I promise you. Now, as you continue to give or bid, it's time to give something back to you. It's my pleasure to introduce a very special and talented performer who has been with the Assistance League for longer than I can remember. She's a New York actress, born and raised here in Southern California, and after graduating AMDA in Los Angeles, where she was cast in the Chicago-based production of Wicked, she has spent 4 years in various companies of Wicked and is here tonight to perform her rendition of Fa La La. Please welcome the wonderful and talented Michelle London and her also wonderful and talented husband, Zach Hanna.
When the snow falls, that's when I fall. A little bit more. Love with you. Love with you. My heart beats. How my heart beats. When our eyes meet. I'm a little bit more in love with you. It's a winter wonderland when we're caught in a flurry. Take a hold of my hand. I don't want to hurry tonight. There's a blanket of white. When the snow falls, that's when I fall. A little bit more. Love with you. Love. When the choir sings. When the choir sings. Let the bells ring. Let the bells ring. 'Cause I'm a little bit more. A little bit more. Love with you. If the temperature drops and our cheeks get rosy, we can turn it back up. When we get cozy tonight, on this cold winter night. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. La la. Fa la 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 la. If you're caught in a storm with the one you've chosen, you don't need to be warm. You'll be happily frozen tonight. What a beautiful sight. When the snow falls. When the snow falls. That's when I fall. That's when I fall. A little bit more. A little bit more. Love with you. If I fall and fall and fall some more, it's a little bit deeper than the day before. When the snow falls, I fall a little bit
Thank you, Michelle and Zach. Now, this is our opportunity before us tonight to feature another wonderful live auction item that you can bid on right here and right now. And right now, Catalina Quintero is currently in the lead with her $1,000 donation. This is the Glitz and Ritz package found in the live auction section of your bidding page. Now, this is your opportunity to get away from it all without going too far and enjoy a stunning seaside staycation with a 3-day and 2-night stay for 2 people at the beautiful Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel. Your 2-night stay features everything you need to relax, rejuvenate, and replenish yourself with a true Southern California spirit as you take in the stunning views of the Pacific Ocean and coastline. Tee off at any of the wonderful surrounding Dana Point golf courses. I love Dana Point. It's like San Clemente with a 401k. As well as the wonderful areas that are created by Tom Fazio and Robert Trent Jones Jr., or pamper yourself with a massage or facial at the resort Seaside Spa, because we're also throwing in a $200 gift card for any resort amenity of your choice at the Ritz-Carlton. Now, if that wasn't enough, you and your guests will enjoy a complimentary dinner for 2 at the Raya Restaurant, which features a menu of the finest in Pan-Latin coastal cuisine prepared with sustainable seafood, local produce, and organic meat, and offers elegant settings that features ocean views and a private dining room. And if that wasn't enough, our winner will also receive this beautiful pre-lit green and silver glitzy Christmas tree. That's a 2-night stay for 2 at the beautiful Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel with dinner for 2 at Raya and a $200 Ritz-Carlton gift card for any hotel service. And if that wasn't enough, you have from now until December 1st of 2021 to enjoy this wonderful Ritz-Carlton getaway. Currently, Catalina Quintero is still in the lead. Who loves their spouse more? This is a wonderful opportunity. You're going to get away to one of the most finest hotels in Southern California and therefore in the world. Looks like Bonnie got herself in the lead with a bid of $1,100. Place a bid, Miss Quintero, at $1,200 to get yourself in the lead. It's a lot cheaper than alimony to win a 3-day and 2-night stay at the Ritz-Carlton. Do everything consenting adults do in hotel rooms after 8 p.m., like Scrabble, Jeopardy, and falling asleep with a slight degree of guilt. This is a wonderful opportunity to enjoy everything the Ritz-Carlton has to offer, whether you're enjoying the restaurant, the spa, or the wonderful amenities. Enjoy the workout room you'll probably never use, multiple pools and jacuzzis, wonderful tennis courts, basketball, and so much more. See the waves break from Salt Creek, whales swimming about, all sorts of cougars with too much Botox walking around. It's a wonderful opportunity to enjoy everything that the Ritz has to offer. If you don't buy this, we're going to send you to Fresno, California to enjoy all the wonderful amenities that Fresno has, like beef jerky, Arby's, and Chevron stations. They just got a Starbucks, but it's not open yet. It's a wonderful opportunity. I would much rather go to the Ritz. Send yourself there or send your in-laws who are coming in to visit. You have over a full year to enjoy, and you know it's going to open back up, so what a wonderful investment this could be. Place a bid of $1,200 to rest and relief of refreshing relaxation and rejuvenation as you regale and rejoice in a remarkable rendition of refined recreation and table the task of tarnation and trauma and get away from the trouble and tyranny of traffic and trouncing tangles of tension and trepidation, but treat yourself with a trip of timeless tranquility and alleviation, just like Bonnie Chad did at $1,200. Atta girl, Bonnie. We're going to see who's going to outbid you. Is it going to be Quintero? We don't know. I love the name Catalina Quintero. Sounds like a Bond villain. It's so much fun. We're in the lead right now at $1,200 to Bonnie Chad. Plus, you get this beautiful, wonderful little 4.5-foot Christmas tree adorned with all sorts of silver ribbons and white ornaments. If you don't bid on this, you're going to surely regret it. You're going to have to stay at the Motel 6 in Fullerton, California. This is a wonderful 2-night stay for 2 at the beautiful Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel with dinner for 2 at Raya and a $200 Ritz-Carlton gift card, good for any hotel service available from now until December 1st of 2021. We're currently at $1,200. Who's going to outbid Bonnie, or is she going to be sitting pretty and enjoying the beautiful ocean views and all the wonderful accoutrement that Ritz-Carlton has to offer? I stayed there after I got married. It's the most comfortable bed I've ever slept on. It's been all downhill since that night. This is a wonderful opportunity to continue bidding and continue to do so because the live auction will remain open. So, now that we've talked about the Ritz-Carlton, let's take a look at the progress of our assistees that have been making for our first ever Wreath Challenge. We have Hannah and Amanda with Team Snowman. How is Team Snowman coming along? Go ahead and hold up these wonderful snowmen. Let us see. Make sure they don't dangle. Oh, I have a lovely ribbons here with 2 snowmen in the bottom. A little sign that says it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Can you tell us what inspired you to make the design in such a way? Colors. Louder, guys. They need to hear you. I know masks are quiet. Now, you have these beautiful red acorns. That was a smart move to put them at the top, and you balance them out with these little bells here on each side. What a beautiful thing to do. Now, you still have some ornaments here and some more jingle bells and ribbon. Do you plan on using them?
Those aren't ours.
You can use them, though. Who cares? It's Christmas. It's a wreath. The circle never ends. Now, moving on to our good friends Jack and Cooper, who came in last minute. This is absolutely lovely. I love what you've done with the spiral ribbons. What inspired you to do this? And did you do all the heavy lifting while Jack stood around and did nothing?
Pretty much. And we were inspired. We wanted to make it look like a candy cane.
Certainly does, and it looks delicious. Jack, how do you feel supervising?
I feel good telling her what to do and all that.
You'd be a wonderful union member, Jack. Continue doing absolutely nothing, Jack, while Cooper shows us how it's done. Moving on. We also have Danielle and Devin of Team Reindeer, and it looks like they've put together quite a lovely festive wreath. Can you tell us a little about what you've done here?
Well, we used a lot of silver and white decoration. Silver bell reindeer theme.
Now, there's only one reindeer. Do you remember how many reindeer are in Santa's sleigh?
I don't remember.
You know all the names? We got to hear all the names.
Oh, Dasher.
You forgot Windex. No, I'm kidding. This is absolutely beautiful. Place your votes now. And remember, hurry up and vote as the voting closes at 5:45 p.m. and the winner will be announced at 6 p.m. And if you vote for the winning team, you are entered into a $200 Amazon gift card giveaway, and the winner of the Amazon gift card is going to be announced at 6 p.m. Plus, we're going to pull 3 additional names that will be randomly drawn to receive one of these 3 wreaths. Continue building your wreaths teams, and you can vote for whomever you think is decorating the best wreath, and each vote is only $10. Every $10 is considered 1 vote, so that's 1 vote for 10, 3 for 30, or 5 for 50. And of course, all proceeds go to benefit Operation School Bell. To vote, simply navigate to the Fun and Games section located at the top of your bidding homepage. Well done, team. Keep it going. Now, as we move forward with our program, this is your wonderful chance to get away from it all and experience the serenity and abundant sunshine with your very own desert oasis, as our next winning bidder will craft the ultimate Palm Springs getaway with 7 nights, no days, just nights. With 7-night stay at your choice of Marriott's Desert Springs or Marriott Shadow Ridge timeshares. The Marriott Desert Springs Resort features superb service, redesigned venues, and family-friendly amenities. Take a dip in the beautiful outdoor pools. Test your swing on the golf course. Please don't test your swing in the lobby. Play a wonderful set on the tennis courts with Buffy and Chad. This is a wonderful opportunity. When you are ready to explore, the resort is a short drive from downtown Palm Springs. Coachella Valley Music Festival and events in Indian Wells, California. That you got everything from the museums, the zoo, the film festivals, the gondola that takes you up to the mountain where you can ride a donkey. There's all sorts. I love Tahquitz Canyon, where you hike in a big circle and go to the waterfall. It's my favorite part. At Marriott Shadow Ridge, tee off from the Shadow Ridge Golf Club, a sport designed to be socially distant. Lounge by one of the swimming pools or work out in the gym. Who am I kidding? You're not going to work out. It's a vacation. No one works out in Palm Springs. It's too hot. There is plenty to do for the whole family, but why bring your family? You've just turned a vacation into a trip. Whether you go down the water slide and drop the kids off at the kids club, have them play at the miniature golf or the outdoor movie theater, dine at an array of on-site restaurants, 2 of which are located poolside, or reserve one of our wonderful versatile venues to host a wonderful corporate or bridal event. At the end of the day, make yourself comfortable in a spacious vacation rental with full kitchens, washer, dryer, flat screen TVs, and more await you. Our winning bidder is also going to receive a $200 gift card to the famous Jillian's Restaurant in Palm Desert and a round of golf with 4 players, including carts at Mission Hills Country Club, Arnold Palmer's Signature Course, or Pete Dye's Challenge Course. And to commemorate this desert oasis, our winner will receive this beautiful cactus pre-lit Christmas tree. It is absolutely real, as in real plastic, with beautiful lines. This is an enduring and wonderful reusable Christmas cactus wreath. Send it off to your friends in Arizona and brag about how unhot it is. This is a wonderful opportunity, and it looks like Gloria Kern is in the lead at $2,750 for this wonderful 7-night stay in a beautiful timeshare with the golf and the $200 gift card to enjoy all the Desert Playground has to offer. All the outdoor activities, all the dining activities, all the history. Go up to Bob Hope's house. Go over to the hotel that was favored by Everybody from Marilyn Monroe to JFK to Walt Disney to Albert Einstein walk in the footsteps of legends. And we're at 2750 looking for a bid of 3,000. Plus, you get the beautiful cactus Christmas tree to have a wonderful desert getaway. This is a fantastic opportunity. Keep the bidding going. Keep it open. We're at 2750 to Gloria Kern. Bid of a 3. Anybody 3? Need a bid of 3? Anybody 3,000? See, I'm still an auctioneer. Now, as you continue giving or bidding, let us watch a story that demonstrates what we have cultivated and the vital importance that this moment has on so many children from one of Linda Kemp's beloved donors. Let's take a look.
Good morning. I'm Rebecca Rohde, and I'm the library media clerk at Laguna Hills High School. And I just want to share a little bit about how the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley has helped our school. As you know, funding is here or there every year for our schools here in the state of California. But when we are in need, we always turn to other outside sources. And the Assistance League has been so wonderful about helping us to fill our shelves with the much needed books, especially now that we are introducing Common Core. Some of the examples I want to show you today are the books that we're using for our senior students for their senior class project, and it happens to be ancient civilizations. For example, the Oracle, ancient Delphi and the science behind its lost secrets. And what's so wonderful
How do you do? My name is Linda Kemp, and I am a volunteer and a charter member for the
and sometimes just out of our budget, but with the Assistance League helping us, we have been very fortunate to buy not only this one, but many others to help with our collection. We also put a label inside letting the students know that these
How do you do? My name is Linda Kemp, and I am a volunteer and a charter member for the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley. I have been fundraising for 32 years, and I truly love it. At this time, I would like to relate a story that really touched my heart. Approximately 2 years ago, I walked into a store that had been donating to me for many years, but at this time, I was not fundraising. I was seeking an item. After I was there a while, a young girl approached me and asked if she could help. After spending about 20 minutes looking for this item, to no avail, I decided to buy something else. When I was at the cash register, I was thinking how nice she was and all the effort that she had put into helping me. So I decided to inform her about the Assistance League. After I recited the various philanthropic areas that we're involved in, she became very serious. She looked me right in the eye and said, "My parents are ex-Marines. We lived at Camp Pendleton when I was a child." And then she hesitated. She said, "Thank you for clothing me." I was so overwhelmed that I burst into tears, and she did too, and we hugged. Thank you for listening and for joining this wonderful event to help people in the Saddleback Valley.
We hope the story of Rebecca Rhodes and Linda Kemp's donor inspire you to show how interconnected we are to the community and how we must strengthen the ties to keep the community intact. And the best way to do so is through your generosity tonight. Please navigate over to the Give tab to make your generous gift to support our food bank, Operation School Bell, and the families all over South Orange County who call upon us in their time of need. Now, here in South Orange County, we share a special bond with our servicemen and women and their families based at Camp Pendleton. Samantha Holt is the executive director of the Armed Services YMCA Camp Pendleton. She shares how Operation School Bell provides clothing and supports our military families. Let's take a look.
We are truly grateful for the support our families receive from the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley. Most of our families are far from home and come to the Armed Services YMCA to become part of our family through our programs and services. We can't offer what we do without the support of our organizations like the Assistance League. In years past, They have provided thousands of books and Easter baskets to our preschool families. This brings joy to our military families' faces and the feeling of being supported by those around them. Most recently, we were in need of computers to support our new school-age classroom at our child care center. The Assistance League was right there to say, how can we help? They have also put together a COVID support bags for our children and families, which include items to keep the family safe and also engaged. Support from the Assistance League helps us with our mission of strengthening our military families. We cannot thank you enough.
We're going to be hearing from Samantha Holt in a little bit, but as we move forward with our program, this is your chance to pack your bags and hit the slopes and delight in our very own winter wonderland or sizzling summer getaway, as our next winning bidder will enjoy a 4-day and 3-night stay at Mammoth Snow Creek Resort, set against the eastern Sierras with spectacular panoramic views of Mammoth Mountain, the gateway to Yosemite. As well as Mammoth Rock and Sherwin and White Mountain Ranges, Snow Creek Resort offers a wonderful wilderness sanctuary with more of everything you love in resort mountain living. More pristine wilderness and natural beauty surrounding a 449-acre alpine village set within Snow Creek Meadow Preserve that includes meandering Mammoth Creek through your own backyard. More adventure with Mammoth Mountain just minutes away with miles of hiking and biking trails for you to choose from. More resort amenities and world-class service ranging from the Ted Robinson 9-hole scenic alpine golf course and driving range to a 30,000-square-foot athletic club and spa with tennis courts, racquetball, wellness centers, indoor and outdoor pools, and so much more. And there's more time with your family and loved ones that you will never forget. Experience Snow Creek's resort and connect to the mountain and each other on a deeper level. A champagne toast welcome basket is there to greet you at this fabulous 2-bedroom Snow Creek Resort condo located directly on the Snow Creek Golf Course, with one of the longest ski seasons anywhere and over 3,500 acres of skiable terrain. Mammoth Lakes is a winter wonderland as well as a 7th heaven during spring, summer, and fall seasons. That 8th heaven, however, that's not available. Our winning bidder will also receive a $400 Visa gift card and a Frosty the Snowman pre-lit tree that we can see right over here. Look at Frosty the Snowman. We have a big, white, beautiful Frosty right here with his carrot nose and his top hat. Clearly, he has gained a little bit of weight. He needs to do some upper body lifting right here. This is your chance to place a bid and outbid Eve Chevelle, who is in the lead at $2,000 right now. She's going to win the $400 Visa gift card. She's going to win the 4-day and 3-night stay in the 2-bedroom condo to enjoy the best of the ski season or the summer, spring, or fall in Mammoth. Plus, you're just a half-hour drive to Yosemite National Park, as well as Devil's Postpile National Monument Park. And oh my gosh, there's so many wonderful places. Convict Lake is one of my favorite places. Mono Lake is absolutely beautiful. You're going to enjoy all the fishing, swimming, hiking, biking, tennis, golfing, shopping, sailing, dining, drinking, snorkel, scuba, laughing, kissing, hugging, dancing, prancing, and romancing with this wonderful trip. Plus, wonderful Frosty the Snowman Christmas tree can be all yours. And you have until 6:30 tonight to place your bids on all these wonderful items. It looks like Eve is still in the lead at $2,000. Who's going to outbid Eve and take home this wonderful Mammoth getaway? This is your chance to physically and socially distance in style. Take the mask off, breathe in the fresh mountain air. You're going to be so physically distanced from people. That's kind of the point. You get to get away from everything and everyone and enjoy the way life used to be. And well, enjoy all the wonderful bounties of nature with all the modern luxuries as well, plus a $400 Visa gift card. Use them on lift tickets, use them on new skis or snowboard, and the Frosty the Snowman tree. We're now at $2,500 with Eva Chevelle. Get yourself back in the lead at $2,750. Who's it going to be? All right, ladies and gentlemen, now the moment is upon us. The votes for the Wreath Challenge teams are over, and the winning teams are going to be tabulated. We're going to have a winner for you shortly. Who do you think is going to be named the Secret Santa Elves for 2020? If you voted for the winning team, you are automatically entered into a $200 Amazon gift card giveaway. After the winner of the Amazon gift card is announced, the 3 additional names will then be randomly drawn to receive the wreath from our Wreath Challenge participants. So I'm going to come over here. They're going to demonstrate their wreaths and their final creation. Hold them up, guys. Let's see what they look like tonight. Do you think you have what it takes to win, Team Snowman? You can't tell that they're smiling, but they are. It's a thrilling and compelling competition. Why do you think your wreath is better than the other 2 wreaths?
Really brings out a rustic kind of look.
This looks like something Martha Stewart would have designed. Wouldn't you agree? The It is compelling. You can cut the intensity with a knife. Here at this wonderful 2020 Wreath Challenge. You hope you win it all?
I don't know.
They're not caffeinated anymore. Go outside and play sometimes. Get some energy. Okay. Next up, we have the team of one with an adjoining member known as Jack Cooper. How are we doing?
We're doing great
Why do you think yours is the best wreath?
because ours stands out the most.
Don't brag. Now, Jack, what did you do to add to the beauty of this wreath? I love the red ornaments down at the bottom. Was that your idea?
Yes, that was my idea.
Did I just feed you an easy question for you to answer, even though it wasn't your idea?
Yes.
Fantastic. And moving on to Danielle and Devin at Team Reindeer. This is an absolutely beautiful. There's something classic about this wreath. Wouldn't you agree? X gets the square then. And why did you decide, how did you come to the conclusion that you needed this many bells and, snowflakes?
It's very sparkly. Oh, and you.
I love these designs. All three of them are winners in our hearts. And thank you for everyone who voted. All proceeds go to benefit Operation School Bell. Thank you so much to voting in the Fun and Games section. We're going to announce the winner very, very shortly. Now, get your final votes in now if you haven't done already. And here is another song from SoCal native and New York Broadway star Michelle London and her husband, Zach Hanna.
To certain poor shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter night that was so deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. They looked at him and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far. To the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Born is the King of Israel.
Thank you so very much, Michelle and Zach. We love that talent, and it's a wonderful thing that you have given to Assistance League after so many years. We know that you believe in our cause, and we hope that everyone who's watching tonight believes in our cause as well, that every child deserves to be properly clothed, fed, and educated. Or a family deserves a warm meal this holiday season, and now is your chance to be a part of the solution in the lives of so many. Of all the gifts you provide for your loved ones this holiday season, consider a gift to those less fortunate. Our motto is we clothe, we feed, and we educate. But without you, there is no us. So this holiday season, we would love for you to say, you clothe, you feed, and you educate. At this time, I'm about to introduce a video from the YMCA head at Camp Pendleton, Samantha Holt. let's take a look and to see all the wonderful things that we do with them and for them, for our wonderful military families. Take a look.
We are truly grateful for the support our families receive from the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley. Most of our families are far from home and come to the Armed Services YMCA to become part of our family through our programs and services. We can't offer what we do without the support of our organizations like the Assistance League. In years past, they have provided thousands of books and Easter baskets to our preschool families. This brings joy to our military families' faces and the feeling of being supported by those around them. Most recently, we were in need of computers to support our new school-age classroom at our child care center. The Assistance League was right there to say, how can we help? They have also put together a COVID support bags for our children and families, which include items to keep the family safe and also engaged. Support from the Assistance League helps us with our mission of strengthening our military families. We cannot thank you enough.
You can provide clothes for underprivileged students from grades K through 12 for the children and Marine families at Camp Pendleton tonight. You can help us collect food for the needy at South Orange County Outreach and provide groceries and gifts for families during this holiday season. You make it possible for us to deliver meals to the elderly. Sometimes the only outside communication they have is through the people who bring those meals to them. You provide classrooms, whether virtual or in person, with the tools and curriculum to educate. You do all of these things through your donations tonight. Please navigate to the Give menu and give it any amount that is meaningful for you. And if you're just joining us, please text the word GALA to 72727 and continue to give in large, wonderful amounts that will be matched by the Bender family tonight, by Tom and Pam. Thank you so very much. These are big, wonderful acts. If you give 1,000, you're actually giving 2,000. And I want you to think of our program like this, with what we do. We clothe, we feed, we educate. Think of the Assistance League in this context. When a hurricane hits, we're all heartbroken by the devastation, by seeing a community torn apart. That's why we all give towards the relief effort. That's why we're all moved by those beautiful voluntary acts of community and kindness that we see on the news when people decide, who have lost everything, to rebuild. Well, this moment is no different. COVID-19 is the hurricane of our society, and this moment is the relief effort. You are the relief effort. In the wake of COVID-19, beyond the disease itself, it's left a path filled with hunger and depression, uncertainty, unemployment, food insecurity, and children falling behind in their education. Ladies and gentlemen, the time to give is now. In time of food insecurity, you can do so much for families this holiday season, as $100 feeds 6 families for 1 full week. It's not where we are or what we've been through that determines our future. Our future is determined by where we choose to go. Are we going to let the hardships before us make us fall into apathy and despair, or will it galvanize us with resolve to do the right thing? And I promise you, I've never met a single person who ever regretted giving. It's because they realize there's a higher purpose and understanding. They realize that health is true currency, inner peace is true success, happiness is true wealth, and kindness is true joy. And whether you've given already or you haven't given yet, we have over 300 people watching. Imagine if each and every one of you, whether you've been with Assistance League for a day, a week, a month, a year, or decades, or multiple decades, imagine if everyone who's watching, whether you've given already or haven't given yet, chose to give another $100. We can raise another $30,000, actually $60,000, because Tom Bender is going to match it. So if you gave $5,000, give another $100. If you gave $3,000, like Penny Foshim has given, give another $100. Everyone can give another $100. Just dig deep, and all you have to do is ask yourself, can I give $100? Will I be okay? Can I still feed my family? Can I still do the right thing? Can I give $100 and know that it will change a child's life for the better? It will, and you can. You can do it. $3,000 buys food for 720 meals. $1,000 is 240 meals. $500 is 120 meals. $250 provides Christmas for a family, and your donation can purchase holiday gifts for a family of 5. It can build these wonderful do-it-yourself kits for intermediate and high school science classes to give them STEM principles. $100. Everyone can do it. It's only 24 meals. I mean, that's a huge amount. That's 6 families you're feeding for 1 week. That's clothing. That's food. That's giving your kids and these kids in our community an understanding of what it means to be a community. You are the beacon of light for hope. You are going to transform them, make them stewards of the community because they receive and they realize the joy that they felt because someone gave to them. That means it's going to become cyclical, and they're going to give back to their community when they're of age. The very definition of generosity is to give as much as you would hope someone would give if you were the one in need. We can do this. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. These are beautiful acts like Linda Gagnon has given it $100. Nathan Uroni, thank you. Silene Fitzsimmons, Claudia Nevis, Donna Anderson, Sherry Sipola, thank you to CC Adams. Look at all these wonderful $100 donations. Jan and Jane, we have Jan King and Jane Chadburn. I'd love to see this. Maggie Kearns, Jacqueline Higdon, Nancy Jambon, Cynthia Coddington, Debbie DePena, Linda Miller, thank you so much. Look at all these wonderful $100 donations. Keep it coming. These are wonderful acts. I don't know what brought you to this program. I don't know what made you understand the value of the Assistance League, but I do know that you are here, and this is exactly where you are supposed to be. And I promise you, nobody in the history of this world ever became poor from giving. You can rise to this occasion. You can meet the needs of your community. There are powerful forces working against us. This is the time to restitch and join in times of strife. We must show what it means to be a member of a community. We have to show what it means to be an American. We have to show what it means to be from Southern California and the power of community. People can be looking to us. There are wonderful aspects of our community that people look to as a source of leadership and guidance due to the wonderful resources that we have. And it's those resources that prop this community up and make it a beautiful place to live. It's those resources that are being repurposed by your acts of generosity that move the needle and make this a wonderful place. Continue to make it a wonderful place for the wonderful families that need us tonight. I implore you, continue to give, and you can give as it's going to remain open until December 20th at 5 p.m. We're going to remind you all throughout, continue the spirit of this holiday season. Donations, if you so choose, could also be sent by mail to the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley at 26111 Antonio Parkway, Suite 500 in Rancho Santa Margarita, with a zip code of 92688, and donations can also be made online at our website at assistanceleague.org. That's ALSVCA.org. This is a beautiful act of generosity, and we love to see the numbers climb. Let's see what that total is, Jen. We have a total so far raised tonight in our fund in need of $52,410. I challenge you to get it up to 60. With all the wonderful bidding that has been coming in right now, which is still open, we have just crested over the $70,000 mark. By far, the greatest financial event in the history of the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley, and we did it virtually tonight. That is a strength of our community. From all of us at Assistance League of Saddleback Valley, thank you for your enduring spirit of kindness and your dedication to your own community and the generosity you continue to show us during these times of strife. All auction packages are available for pickup at the Santa Margarita Water District office at the address I previously given, or they can be mailed to you directly. Christmas trees and wreaths can also be picked up at the Santa Margarita Water District office, or delivery can be arranged within a 20-mile distance. This is your reminder that the bidding for the live auction will close at 6:30, so hurry up and get your bids in. Bidding for the silent auction will close at 8 p.m., and if for whatever reason you came in second place, whether on your live auction item or silent auction item tonight, please consider giving and donating that same amount or a portion of what you would have spent on an item and just give it directly. Your unwavering dedication is truly profound and creates a windfall of positive change in the lives of so many. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to announce the winner of tonight's Wreath Challenge. The team with the most votes that receive the most amount of donations to benefit Operation School Bell. So if you donated on behalf of that team, that won, you're automatically entered into a drawing to win a $200 Amazon gift card. I'm going to invite my dear friend and president of the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley, the wonderful and talented, hardworking Mimi Holcomb, to tell us who the winner is. Mimi, the mic is yours.
Thank you, Zach, and thank you for all your hard work tonight, and thank you to the Assistines for being here. Thank you to everybody out there for being here with us as well. The team that is winning, or won, is Jingle Bell. Team Jingle Bell. Thank you very, very much.
Actually, it was just Cooper. Jack, congratulations. Cooper won. Now, we also do 3 additional names to be wreath winners of the very beautiful wreaths that our Assistines designed. I believe we have those names, do we not, Jen? We're getting them right now. And let's see what the total raised was. We had, look at all these wonderful votes we had. Over $750 were raised due to your votes on behalf of our Assistines. You guys raised $750 tonight because you chose to come here and design some wreaths. That's absolutely beautiful. The winner of our 3 wreaths are
Kathy Ambrosius. And we're getting the next one. Cynthia Coddington. And Katie Noel, congratulations. You have won your 3 wreaths. Thank you so much.
Katie Noel, what an appropriate name for this holiday season. Well, thank you so very much, Mimi. And on behalf of our president, Mimi Holcomb, our vice president of resource development, Darlene Carpenter, our good friends Ann Nish, Polly Rohrbach, Marie Thomas, the Bender family, our sponsors, thank you very much to Bobby Hill for that big, beautiful $15,000 donation. Thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors, volunteers, and dedicated staff, as well as all the wonderful assistants and their families. Thank you for making our virtual event an incredible, memorable night. My name was Zachary Crone. It was a pleasure serving the Assistance League of Saddleback Valley once again. Happy holidays from all of us. Take care of yourselves and each other. Good night.